Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is I Love You Say It Back. It's the podcast. I'm your host, Vic D. It's championship weekend. Let's talk about it. Yeah, buddy, that's John's on the ones and twos. What it do? How you doing?
I'm on that, guys.
Yeah, he's got it. Like, I don't even need it.
Audio visual.
He's got the cues, baby. How you guys doing? It is one of the, to me, that's, probably last weekend is probably one of my favorites. There's still 4 games, only 2 games this weekend that we got to cover. But before yesterday, there was only 3 total games. Now we got 1 game left. That makes me sad. But the first game was a snooze fest, but the second game definitely made up for it. We'll talk about all that. Before we do, quickly want to jump on and remind you guys, please jump over to our socials at ILY Say It Back Pod. I'm at Vic T Radio.
I'm at John Anthony XIX.
I'm at pre_sing13.
For all the boys, at this point, we only have this episode. We might be doing one more, and then we have our Super Bowl episode. So definitely kind of getting nostalgic about the times and everything that we've had and shared on this moment. So for all the boys, also, if you're listening on Spotify or Apple, hit that subscribe button wherever you're listening. Head over to our YouTube, hit subscribe, listen, and check all of that out. Boys, Championship Sunday, the Super Bowl is set. The Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots, the evil empire is back. Everybody's upset about the Patriots being back, man.
Man, and the Raiders still rebuilding.
What did I do?
Pre had to catch it straight.
He's like, out of nowhere. He's like, wait, I thought we were having a good time, Super Bowl.
I don't mind New England.
Man, it feels like we just started yesterday, boys. You know, and here we are, the final game.
What is this week?
Championship weekend just finished. I know we're not going to start with the Super Bowl. We got some other things to get into, but yeah, last episode.
Yeah, we're getting
second
close.
to last. Yeah, second to last episode for the season at least.
Yeah,
week 21.
We're getting there, man. Yeah. How are you feeling? We haven't caught up with you. You haven't even said anything yet.
I'm good, man. Chilling. Good. 2 good games. Great football.
Well, I don't know about 2 good games.
It was a good.
What's more controversial?
You love defense. That's a great game right there.
He also said Gino's top 10, so give him a break. Those were fantastic games. And Gino's a top 10 quarterback. His gauge is a little off there, but yeah. Super Bowl set, like I said, Seahawks at Patriots. We'll get into all that. But we got some news and notes to hit before we jump into breaking down the games, because at least one of the two, certainly there's a lot to talk about, a lot to cover. And but we want to start, it's been a coaching carousel. It's been I don't know if I've seen a head coaching, there's been so many vacancies, there's been so many coaches, and I actually thought for a change there was actually some good coaches out there on the market. And now the top end is of the coaching carousel starting to kind of, John Harbaugh was the big domino. John's laughing at my notes because he just read it.
We got another big coach on that.
Speaking of big coaches,
got another big domino.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm ripping the Band-Aid off. I'm doing it right now.
Another big domino in Pittsburgh.
Oh my God.
Big ass domino. I'm talking about a big mother.
Sorry, Chad. Sorry, Chad. I couldn't hold it in.
What's his name, John?
Cheeseburger Mike.
Cheeseburger Mike. All right, so I'm just going to rip the Band-Aid. We're going to get right into it. The Steelers hired Mike McCarthy, and John's been calling him Cheeseburger Mike since last night, and I wrote that down. That's why he was dying. But
you put Cheeseburger Mike.
It was it for some reason. If it's like it's natural, it's almost like, has he not had this name the whole time? But and I know, I was so excited for 10 days, the 10 days in which we finally felt free and liberated from. I'm not going to come on here and yell and scream. I'm not. I don't want to be that. We've done enough of that. This is more of a sadness. The joy of being a football fan is just kind of being sucked out of you. It feels like the Steelers organization no longer prioritizes going and winning going for the Super Bowl. They prioritize stability and winning and maybe having a chance at the playoffs. That's what they value. They don't care that they are going to make a big run at the championship. And I heard a couple things that, I'll be obviously as fans of the Steelers and fans of football, I'm sure you guys have heard some stuff too. You hear the coaching carousels, you hear this and hear that. And I thought somebody made a really good point. The Pittsburgh Steelers after Mike Tomlin was let go or he stepped down, they were on their coaching search, and they, for some reason, no longer wanted to try the Shula kid, Clint Kubiak, some new, fresh young blood, the way that they had in the past. All of the coaches that they've hired, all three of them they were the new guys. They had no coaching experience. He is the first coach that they've hired with any coaching experience. However, I would say he's a good coach, but he, to me, is the same exact thing as what we had with Mike Tomlin. A very high floor, but a very low ceiling. So what did we just leave? High floor. You're never going to be dysfunctional or bad, but you're never going to be that. And we don't even have the excitement of maybe, who knows? Let's see what this young kid's got. You don't have that. You don't have that Clint Kubiak. You don't have that. Look who's the Jaguars got? The Duval kid. He turned out to be great. Yeah. Nobody knew that we thought he was corny. You just never know.
Yeah, Liam Cohen.
And we just got the safe thing. And they were talking about the Steelers value. They don't believe in rebuilds, meaning they never think or see themselves as a. I'm sorry, you catching strays left and right. They don't want to be the Raiders. They don't want to be the Cleveland Browns. They don't want to be these teams that bottom out. But guess what? The Patriots are living proof of everything that I've been saying. In order to get better, you have to get worse. A few years ago, they were a 3 to 4, 5 win team. And who did they get? The quarterback that is now starting for them in the Super Bowl. You go down to Caleb Williams. They have the brightest future, I think, probably in the NFL right now. Yeah. You look at, Sam Darnold is a crazy story altogether. But I guess my point is, it feels like we just stayed the same. We didn't. It's like you made a lateral move rather than up and down. You just kind of all right, they're comfortable with the Pittsburgh guys. It's old, it's trusted, it's stable, it's winner, proven. And to me,
boring. And I think it's quite frankly boring.
Boring, and it feels like it's going to be much of the same. And unfortunately, Preet said he's easy to fire. And I was like, you're right. You're absolutely right. But the Steelers don't operate that way. So to me, it feels like we're locked in with this minimum 7 years. He's a little bit older, so maybe it expedites that process. But he's not going to be a 20-year guy. But it just does feel like it's going to be more of the same. And it's just honestly, it's kind of defeating. It's kind of defeating.
Makes no sense at all. Because you're trying to. I think when they fired Tomlin, they're probably all right, let's do rebuild. Let's start this. They probably panic
in 10 days,
you know what I'm saying? Why would you wait?
They couldn't just.
We can't be bad. We can't be bad. We can't be
roster,
bad.
I mean, unless you're gonna go and make a move and get a quarterback, which I don't know. I don't know what their game.
I think they could have at least waited till after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, wait a little bit.
What's the rush?
Let the fans, let the front office digest what just happened. Let them heal. Start a new. You know what I mean? Start from scratch. But like you said, you bring in Mike Carter, it's the same shit.
There is nothing changed.
So it's what do you now?
He's just offensive Mike Tomlin.
Now
he's a white Mike Tomlin.
Now what's the goal here? Now you're back to winning 6, 7, 8, 9 games.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I agree with the ceiling floor thing. They're safely the highest they can go is 10 wins. They're not going to get over 10 wins. That's the highest.
Yeah, with their current quarterback situation,
that's the highest.
I think getting Mike McCarthy doesn't. It does. I don't think it elevates. I still think Mike Tomlin's better.
I think they're the same team. Like Vic's saying, they're the same team. You just go from one guy that was offensive. I mean, the defensive to one guy that's more offensive minded.
But you still have the same. I
with
think
the same squad, old squad.
Yeah, I mean,
now Aaron Rodgers probably comes back, gets us to 10, 11 wins, and it's just going to be, we're going to be drafting right in the middle of the pack again.
I think it's crazy. It was probably excitement and fire in the building, something new.
And
now that shit just.
I'm just shocked that nobody else interviewed this cat.
I'm shocked.
Nobody else interviewed him, and
nobody wanted his fat ass.
And here they go, just 10 days.
Bro, they panicked.
Immediately panic hire.
I wonder if they were nobody's
decision.
left. But you go get somebody young and let them build with the team.
Exactly.
Get somebody young. Ask them, hey, what quarterback do you want? Whether it's this year, next year. a free agent, and then let's build together, bro.
They didn't even interview
Because
Shula.
that's kind of what they did with their last couple of coaches.
With
Big Ben.
that's all they've done. Yeah.
So
absolutely.
You gotta let somebody. Now it's just weird. I think they just panicked and
It's depressing, but I mean, I've yelled and I've screamed and I've.
I don't think they didn't interview nobody else, right? I didn't see
they interviewed a few people, but they were all like just kind of randoms. Like none of the front runners that you would have thought like.
That's the weird part. They didn't. If they were trying to, because obviously with the Mike McCarthy hire, they're trying to win again now, right?
Yeah.
'Cause he's not like a long-term coach.
Exactly.
So if you're trying to win now, why don't you go get one of the powerhouse dudes? It seemed like their hiring process was like, okay, we're going to rebuild. But then they just panicked, and he might have had a good interview. They were like, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, Pittsburgh guy. Well, I saw a meme and it was like, oh, the Steelers hired Mike McCarthy because he's from Pittsburgh. The Steelers drafted Kenny Pickett in the first round. He's like a fourth round talent at best, but they picked him in the first round because he's out of Pitt. Like, if they're comfortable with you, if you're like, hey, I know you. We went to the same high school. Like,
Let's go.
They're like, yeah, you're a Pittsburgh guy. You're a Yinzer. Shut the fuck up.
Remember that running back you guys drafted too?
Oh, Caleb Johnson?
Najee.
He's doo-doo.
No, he was like
This year? When was it?
No, years ago or this year?
it was years ago. Years ago, I think it was like a Pitt guy too, running back. Like he had like a story, like he had like a heart issue or something.
Oh,
like
James Conner.
James Conner.
James Conner.
Isn't he like?
No, he was out of. Was he Penn State or Pittsburgh? He was Penn State.
State.
I think he was Penn State.
He was good though.
But I mean, Pennsylvania is
Oh well, yeah, Pennsylvania guy.
not too far
I think,
from home.
They see McCarthy and they were like, he kind of looks like our ex. Let's get him back.
Yeah. He's like,
It's
you
a
know
fresh
what?
breakup. You miss your ex and you kind of
You get right. You get with her sister.
Yeah,
Anyway,
It really sounds like a stubborn front office, though. You know?
Bro,
it's like hey, it's our way. We're tradition. This is work for us. We won some Super Bowls. You don't tell me what to do. That's what it sounds like.
meanwhile, the league is like laughing at you, like running laps around you, and then you're just like, well, we're stable. Anyways, let's move on. A couple other coaching hires. Robert Saleh going to the Titans. To me, Robert Saleh is only going to be as good as his OC. And I thought he was going to bring Mike McDaniels, which we'll get to in a minute. He didn't. He hasn't hired an OC that I know of yet. But to me, that's the big piece. Good coach, good culture creator. I'm interested to see who his OC is going to be.
And the only thing I would say about this is I hope they do get an OC because I feel bad for that kid in Tennessee, that quarterback, Cam Ward. I hope, just as a pure football fan, I hope they bring in an OC that unlocks his potential. And me as just a football fan, I get to see his talent on display.
Good, yeah.
You know,
First,
so
number one
hopefully
overall pick. I don't like that hire. I think this is my prediction. He'll be back with the Niners in 2 years, defensive coordinator. He's not a good coach. I don't think he is. Same thing with the Jets. Jets and Titans. Jets had way more talent than the Titans do.
Yeah.
Way more talent.
Yeah.
He couldn't. He's one of those like it's my way or nothing, and you can tell. And I feel like when he was coaching with the Jets, it was like I don't know what the conversation was, but with the Titans, he's not going to win. Right? It has to be a long build.
Yeah, and they have to understand that too.
So I think he's doing a good job. Niners, go get paid, come back, go get paid, come back. He'll be back in 2 years.
I can see that, but I am curious to see who he's going to hire as the Titan. Now, I'm also curious to see what the 49ers do because he did a hell of a job for that defense for as injured as they were. So it'll be interesting there. Here's another big one. Mike McDaniel, not a head coaching hire, but Mike McDaniels going to John's favorite quarterback.
The Chargers.
He's going to the Chargers along with Jim Harbaugh and Herbie. Herbie fully loaded.
Gives John more fuel to add to the fire of Herbert if he messes up, another reason.
It's
no
exactly what we were
now.
talking about. You're like, okay, what more do we have to do? They should solidify a couple weapons, get healthier.
They're getting offensive line healthy.
But if he doesn't win a playoff game, and I'm talking about minimum win a playoff game at this point, because Mike McDaniel, say what you want about him as a head coach, he's a hell of an OC.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
And he turned around that Dolphin squad at the end too. Like
he had a good.
He went out swinging.
Yeah,
he won them some games.
Tua was terrible.
And Tua was terrible. Where's he gonna go? What's his trade value? What's his market value right now?
Pittsburgh Steelers. They love getting guys who have no market value.
They're going probably Pittsburgh, a team like that. I don't know.
The worst fucking place because he has no arm outdoors. Oh,
and
gosh.
it's too cold. Well, I don't know. He can't play in December, so
But he's stable, bro.
he might
He's
be a back.
stable. You know what you're getting.
He might play just the first 2 months and then be a backup in December and January.
And that'd be kind of sick.
Aaron
That's kinda
Rodgers coming
smart.
in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But,
man,
you
who's
know,
your
but
backup?
this put, you know what this does to Herbert? The pressure was already on Herbert after this loss that they had, but now the dial just went up to red. It's on high heat now. And you got to,
yeah,
the
he's on the
expectations,
hot seat
I
for
agree
sure.
with Vic. The expectations are you win minimum one playoff game. And we kind of expect two, depending on how the team's playing.
Yep.
Because if the defense still plays good, if maybe you add a piece or two here and they're showing out, okay, and your offensive line gets healthy, we're going to expect you to ball out. We're going to expect a 13-win season. If your offensive line's there, you get another piece on offense. The defense still played good. You got the OC. You got the leader, Harbaugh. What now? What? So the pressure's on high heat right now.
I agree with you. I don't think that even the regular season matters. They could win 10, 11 games. But what really matters,
He needs a playoff
what you
win.
do. Get into the damn playoffs. And I'm wondering if in a weird way, this is like kind of counterproductive because he was already feeling so much pressure. They're like, well, here, we got you another weapon.
Little more pressure.
Now you have no fucking excuses.
Do you think one?
He's going to be clamping his teeth. You know, like
You think one playoff win is okay? This is just a random question for Herbert. You know, like a couple other guys. You say he goes to the playoffs and he wins one game. Is there a lot of pressures off of him, or are you still on his ass?
It depends how he loses too, because he's played like ass.
No.
If he-
Say
if
he goes out there, they win a playoff
Right.
game, right? Lose the next one, whatever fashion. Are you still on his ass, or he gets a little bit of?
To me, it depends.
I
If
think
he plays good and loses in that second game,
performance matters.
Yeah, it does.
Matthew Stafford lost. How was his performance? Stellar.
That's all. No,
He was running.
Well,
he doesn't
yeah.
even run.
Great point,
But my thing
John.
is, I'd say that to say, performance matters. They played a hard-fought game. There can only be one winner. One winner won it. The Rams lost. Now with Herbert, for next year it'll be the same thing. You got the pieces. How did you play in the playoffs? Did you have another bonehead interception? 2-3 picks, fumbling it, throwing it and it slips out, to the back, whatever.
what?
I mean, I feel like if he wins one, you got to give him a little bit of credit. All right, quick question: are you trading the number 1 overall pick for Justin Herbert this year's draft?
If it's no, and I'll tell you this because I'm
John?
staking my claim.
No,
This
no,
is
no,
the
yeah,
first
it was
quarterback.
just- yeah.
I am fully behind Fernando Mendoza.
John?
I'm all in on Mendoza.
Yeah, I'm all in on Mendoza. Honestly, it's not so much about the talent because I do think he's talented, but I
Yeah.
give him like an 85. He's like an 85. He's not like a 90+ guy.
Correct.
It's the intangibles.
Yeah, correct.
It's the intangibles. I like the way he wins.
So-
I like the way he takes the loss. I haven't seen him
Daddy,
lose yet.
So
talk to him,
Chargers
Daddy.
call you and you're the Raiders. You're not trading the first pick for.
No.
There's almost nobody that I'm trading him.
I like my
Joe
quarterback
Burrow?
to be that mature.
Joe Burr.
Maybe Joe Burrow
And I'm only saying
indoors.
names that are like teams that are like okay,
Possible, yeah.
Possible.
If I'm the Bengals, I'm making that phone call immediately.
Oh, I think I would. Okay, that's 2 guys. Hold on.
I'm taking Mendoza though.
Jalen Hurts.
Oh hell no.
No, okay. I'm just not me. This is just my.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, I like this.
Where do you guys think? Okay. Not doing their Jordan Love.
Jordan Love's interesting
No,
because I think Jordan Love indoors would be sick.
I don't like the clutch gene that he lacks.
And what is he, 26, 27?
And then if
pretty young.
27.
if you pressure Jordan Love, it's everything goes out the window. That's his weakness. If you can get to him, he doesn't play good against the blitz.
If you give me Jordan Love with a good OC, I might do that because he's 27.
I'm taking a couple. I'm taking Jordan Love. I'm taking Justin Herbert. Actually, I don't know if I'm taking Jordan Love, but I'm taking Justin Herbert for sure. I'm for sure not taking Jalen Hurts.
Are you guys taking Dak?
No, he's too old.
No, hey, it's a serious question.
He's like 30. What is he? 33, 34?
Yeah, he's too old.
Age matters.
Now, look,
you asked me Lamar.
Well, this is things with front office. We're doing hypothetical. I'm not saying I would do it, but I'm saying like hypotheticals.
But no. But okay. If I'm Atlanta with that offense, and then it's Dak, I might think about it because he's ready to go. No,
yeah,
I'm still not.
he's in a win now.
With the Raiders, what is he
in a
gonna do
win.
there?
Yeah, you go
Nothing.
to a team who's in a win now mode.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
that's
not- you
different.
do like a Stafford
You
type of
gotta
trade.
think-
Yeah, he was older, but
Yeah.
he still has some juice left, and he gives you.
I'm thinking like when now, like even Lamar.
No,
if it was
Lamar
straight up,
100% no.
I would do if it's straight up Lamar.
Lamar
You're
Mendoza.
crazy,
Yeah, for number
bro.
1 pick. Yeah,
We talked about this.
I know we did, but
You
only
change
thing is
your
his contract.
mindsets?
His contract.
His
is
contract is gonna fuck you.
Yeah.
You get Mendoza for a free
but
4 or
thing is,
5
like, you
years.
have we don't. Nobody.
And you
Mendoza's not. I mean, he could be
He's
ass.
not, he could be ass, but you know what you're getting with
Oh,
Lamar.
yeah,
He's going to a team that's not ready to win,
Yeah.
and you're giving up an opportunity. You're giving up what you're giving. You're not with that first pick. You're getting him, and then
the contract,
and then the
You're getting
contract, and you're going to handicap already a bad team.
Yeah, no.
And a big part of his
yeah, we
game-
do have
Money
100
is
million.
going to be
yeah.
used to surround him with shit.
And a
bro.
big part of his game is dwindling as he gets older.
His legs are gone, bro, or not gone, but you know,
It's dwindling.
Yes.
He's declining
his
naturally.
best years are behind him.
Naturally declining on the feet.
No, I agree. But I'm just from a Raider fan that's been through this every single draft.
Oh, yeah, the first.
It's like not even the first pick, just in general, or how many people have been bust on our team. You still think about that. That's why I would take Herbert. He's already proven. Yes, he hasn't won, but he's an established quarterback.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I would
wouldn't
take
blame-
Joe Burrow. I still might take Jordan Love because if Mendoza comes into the league and doesn't reach the level of Jordan Love, nobody's gonna be surprised. They're like, oh, I guess.
I wouldn't blame the Raiders because
That's what
just
I'm
how
saying.
you say, like they've swung and missed so many times.
Yes,
that
that's my. And
you
it-
want a surefire.
It might be like like you're just getting PTSD from but we talked about this. The contract that comes with having a rookie. Look at all the teams.
It's a huge advantage.
It opens up so much for you.
Yep. Bo Nix,
That
Drake
alone,
May.
yeah. Purdy had it for so many years.
Darnold is on a very affordable contract,
Friendly
and he's
deal, yeah.
playing a million fucking grades above it. Let me ask you this: what do you think about? Did you see what Derek Carr said about the Raiders drafting Mendoza?
Oh, he didn't like it. He didn't like it.
He didn't like it. He said absolutely they should not do that. They
But
have
then
way
he
too
came
many
back.
holes.
You see what he did? He came back and did.
No.
He said he went back on his word. He's like, I think they should for sure draft him now.
Really?
But I get what you're saying in the beginning. Yeah, no, he came back and said that. He's like, I'm not trying to say I don't like him. I think he's a good quarterback. I think you take him no matter what. But I would just
His
saying.
point actually was like, he's like the
You
Raiders
can
are
go
not
both
ready
ways.
for him.
Yeah, you can go both ways. Yeah, I said that too here.
I
remember?
didn't agree with him though. I don't think the Raiders are that far away. I think they have pieces, dude. They're not like.
I think you take. I mean, I always say this: if you have a chance to take a quarterback, take. If he doesn't pan
Yeah,
out,
you gotta get
at
the
least
few.
we tried. I think we'll be more upset.
Exactly.
If we're more upset if he pans out somewhere else than if he doesn't pan out with us.
Correct. 1,000,000%
100%.
correct.
Because our first round picks are trash
I
anyways.
think you got to get the OC right and the coach right.
That's the
though.
biggest.
Yeah,
That's what
so
I'm stressed about.
Without the quarterback, OC, and coach right, you could forget about everything else.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I think if they focus on that roster as you have it will play better, and you're only going to get better pieces. So
with that said, who are you guys looking at? Who are you guys talking to? Like,
I think they're waiting on Clint Kubiak, obviously. Davis Webb, the offensive, the quarterback coach from Denver, I believe.
Webb?
Yeah, he's there.
Davis Webb, I think is his name.
And then Davis Webb, and then Joe Brady is there. Yeah, Bills offensive coordinator. Those are a couple of guys. I'm cool with any of the three of those guys. Obviously, Clint Kubiak will be my number one choice. But I think the Bills are gonna get him because why would you not go there? Why would you not want to go coach Josh Allen?
Yeah. All right. Let's get into these games. Fascinating stuff. We'll find out what the Raiders end up doing. But all right, let's talk about the actual games. In this one, I thought it was a little bit lackluster, and it was very crazy. I've never seen a game flip that way weather-wise.
Weather-wise, yeah.
Broncos at the Patriots at the Broncos. My apologies. Weather cold in the beginning. Everybody knew it was cold, but then you look at the second half. It's almost like they flipped the switch, just like in this room. And out of nowhere, here comes this blizzard where you can't even complete. I heard someone say like if you were to drive into the wind that they were throwing into, it would go like 100 yards, and like that's how much headwind was coming in. Absolutely crazy. The game was boring because it was defensive. The weather made it even uglier than that. Two good defensive teams, a backup quarterback, and that's kind of the result you get. Are you guys? I'm not surprised at the result. I really did think that the Broncos had a chance, and I still think they had a chance. I just think Stidham, I think he
blew his chance.
if
Yeah,
he
it's a
played
shame.
average, I think they would have had a
it's
chance.
a shame that
then the two
Bo Nix had to get hurt. I think we as fans we missed out on a potentially I think a better game.
Yeah, for sure. I think this game with the weather and everything, I think Sean Payne kind of met the coaching was questionable from Sean Payne. He didn't hit that field goal. And you got to go up 2 scores with the second string quarterback and that defense. Obviously, nobody knew what the weather. If you knew what the weather was going to do, imagine they're up 10-0. That would have not
You don't
been.
think that they knew that this
I don't know if they. I mean, nobody.
They're not just on their iPhone, bro, just like seeing the same
Weather
shit we're
app.
seeing.
But you don't take the field goal.
Yeah,
That's
that was stupid. I
2
agree.
possession game, and then there's a couple of 4th downs he went for. I think you're putting too much pressure on your second string quarterback. Your defense is going to hold it down. They've been holding it down.
They did.
Patriots couldn't move the ball really well, obviously. So why not go up 2 scores?
Yeah.
I think that not taking the field goal on the second possession to go up 10-0 changed everything.
I agree.
Because Patriots they weren't playing great ball either.
No, they weren't. And I will say this: did you see? And everybody's crapping on the Patriots now because they're like, oh, the easiest
schedule,
road,
It
the
is.
schedule, and they're absolutely right. Did you know that on their path to the Super Bowl, the Patriots, this version of the New England Patriots, scored the 6th lowest points on their path to the Super Bowl?
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised. I'm not, they were not impressive. You look at the list of quarterbacks they beat throughout the year, and then now the path that CJ Stroud ended up being an absolutely horrible quarterback. Just,
I think I would give up the first pick not to have CJ Stroud on my team.
right.
Take the pick. Don't give it.
But yeah,
4 turnovers.
That game was what it was. Pats are back in the Super Bowl. This game I want to spend a little bit more time on. There's just more meat on this bone. The Rams at the Seahawks. Another classic between these two. It started off, it looks like the Seahawks were going to run away with it. Then the Rams come right back. Then you have the punt. Where do you want to start? Go ahead and get it started with this one.
Yeah, I mean, great game. I don't think anybody expected anything less out of this game. It was going to be this the 3rd time playing? Third time.
Third.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3rd.
It was, I mean, just like we expected, it went down to the wire. Everybody, I think we all knew it was going to go down to the last possession. Again, back to, I'm going to say this, coach. I think Sean McVay, that they went for it on 4th down, I think. Where the couple questionable play calls, but if it went their way, they would have been like, Sean McKay's a genius. He's the best. So you can't.
It's a fine line between genius and insanity.
It was one of those games. We hear this a lot. Whoever has the ball last is usually going to win or has a chance to win. That was kind of what it was. The Rams ran out of time, but Seahawks look good, man.
The Rams tackling was.
They missed a lot of tackles. Yeah, Kenneth Walker had a couple plays where
the yak was.
I don't know if it was a combination of
Walker
freaking
and
Kenneth Walker turning into Barry Sanders or the Rams turning into fucking
Raiders. It was good game. Seahawks. Everyone's waiting for Seahawks to blow it and be like, "Oh, we knew it. We knew Darnold was not good."
Yeah, we're waiting for Sam Darnold to turn into a bumpkin.
Yeah, so I mean, so far so good, and it was a fun game. Definitely a fun game. One of the best games of the playoffs.
I got a lot of takeaways from this game. First of all, I think if I'm a team without a coach, I'm calling the Seahawks right after the Super Bowl. Can we speak to Kubiak ASAP?
No,
for sure.
That was a masterclass, I think, and I think he needs credit on the offensive side because the Seahawks were in some
throughout the whole season.
They were at some 3rd and 6s, 3rd and 10s.
Great play calls, yeah.
I'm like, the Rams got to get him off the field now, right? Nope.
Shit to
First
Kenneth
down.
Walker.
Yeah, whether it was on yak yards, whether it was Darnold getting it, 11 when they needed 10. So I think masterful play call. It was a battle, a classic game. It came down to the wire. I'm not really mad with the calls that McVay's made because I got the MVP. I'm gonna put all my chips on him.
Agreed.
And so I don't hate that. And it's to go to the bowl. So I'm gonna let my MVP go and win it or lose it for us.
Yep.
I'm not mad at all. And I think, but man, Darnold, I've been saying that he needs his flowers, he needs his credit. Last year when he was with the Vikings, 14 wins is not nothing to just scoff at. And he did it with his first year with the Vikings.
Yeah.
And they gave him the boot. He goes to his 5th or 6th team. And then he goes to the Super Bowl. What a redemption story. I don't think I've ever heard of a story like this.
No. It is
in sports history. I don't think I've ever heard a story like that.
It's absolutely unique. That was going to be the next thing that I brought up. To me, the big thing is like, what a redemption story from Sanders. Such a unique story. You talk about like
top 3 pick,
from the Jets to seeing Ghost to Carolina to them giving him the boot to then him not looking to be a starter. He said, I'm done being a starter. I want to go to almost like quarterback school with the 49ers, be a backup. And then what did he spend a year or two there? And then he goes off to the Vikings has that success, and he's like, all right, we're going to resign. And they're like, no, we drafted this other guy. Goes to the Seahawks, signs a very reasonable contract. Contracts
Team
now
friendly,
with the quarterback,
yeah.
they're like,
40,
I'm the next man up, even if I'm fucking right below average or right average. And then he goes, and this is exactly what happens when you get a great quarterback on a reasonable deal. Stop giving these damn quarterbacks just because you're the next guy up doesn't mean you need to be resetting the market. Look at what happens when someone like Darnold does it. You can still fill the pieces around. Yes, they're young, they're talented, they've hit their draft picks, but I love this story. I love I feel like they're gonna write like a children's book out of this or make a movie out of this.
I love that you said that he went to the 49ers just to get. I love that you said that he went to the 49ers just to learn. Because you had a string of shitty coaches.
He was like,
you go from the Jets, who are probably like the worst franchise in the league. They can't do anything right.
Yep.
You go to the Jets, then you go to the Panthers. They're not known for coaching. They haven't developed anybody.
I think they had Ron Rivera.
I mean, come on.
I don't know who they had.
Riverboat.
Yeah, Riverboat.
Yeah, 4th and 10.
I'm surprised the Steelers didn't interview him.
He's coming. Don't worry. He's coming. Offensive coordinator.
So then he learns how to play the position. He finally gets some development, like in year fucking 6, and then he goes and balls out in Minnesota. Oh, you had Jefferson. That's easy to do. All right, and he goes to the Seahawks, and nobody believed in the Seahawks on paper in the beginning.
Not like
JSN didn't break out yet.
Not
We didn't know
like
who or what he was going to be, and he already is like his 3rd year, I think, or 3rd or 2nd year.
Yeah, he's top
by far his
3.
breakout.
So I think it's very impressive. And I think another thing, look at the age of these coaches. They're both known for being young coaches in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we don't need to bring that up.
So, but I'm just saying there's a trend now. And I think it's year 2 of the Seahawks coach. I forget his name.
McDonald?
Mike McDonald.
Ronald McDonald.
Mike McDonald. It's his 2nd year.
There's
and
too many McSomethings.
took him to the bowl.
McCarthy.
So I think the patience of hey, we need to get a guy and let him marinate like the Steelers do. 10 years, maybe year 19, he might get us something. I think those days are gone. Unless you're a stubborn franchise. Unless you're a stubborn franchise like the Steelers. I think it's a great story. But yeah, it's going to be a good bowl.
I'm buying that book.
I don't know if the Patriots are gonna do anything against that defense.
Can say what we like.
Yeah. Let's go quick. We can change our mind too. I'll go quick. I don't even think it's really that close. I think the Seahawks are going to obliterate them. And I think with the spread being what it was, 4.5, it's funny. Last night, you guys ever played that game where you're like, wow, before you look at it, you're like, what's the spread? And I was like 3.5 to 4.5. And I was like 4.5. And then I look at it, 4.5.
It's nice 4.5. Yeah, I thought it started at 3.5.
It started at 3.5. Yeah. I think that was too low. But who do you guys got? Off top of the head.
I've been riding the Seahawks since like week 15 when we started doing our top 5. I still think they're the best team in the league. I think they win.
Yeah, I had the Rams winning it all, but now it's clear and obvious. I think to me, the Seahawks, especially because of Drake May on how he played against those 2 good defenses.
Yeah, 86 yards.
Houston and Denver, and he played an abomination. And I think you're going against potentially another best defense in the league, top 3. And if for the other 2, you didn't play very good and you didn't make any plays when you needed to, I don't know how you can do that against this team that's going to put up at least 20 on your head. So,
bro, Seahawks, this is one of the most complete teams we've seen in a while. I don't know, quick stat, I seen it earlier. The 3 losses this year was Niners, Rams, and Bears, I believe, and it was a combined of 9 points total. So they've been balling this year.
Yeah, they've been playing good. So Super Bowl is set. The Seahawks, Patriots. People are so upset that the Patriots are back. But you know what? Quick question. I was talking about this with Joel last night. Are the Patriots the best run organization in football?
Hell no.
Yeah.
11 Super Bowl trips, 12 now. You got to think.
Robert Kraft is that guy, man.
The damage that the Steelers, the Cowboys, the 49ers, that was ages ago.
Of all time?
Of all time, bro.
That's close.
I think
they're right now. I feel like Chiefs are still up there right now. But
yeah,
I think Robert Kraft is a guy that I just care about winning, dog. He's like, I don't care what you got to do, Mike.
Or who
Vrabel.
gets the credit? Yeah,
Mike. There's another Mike. Mike Vrabel. Vrabel, I don't care what you do, dog. Just go win me a bowl. I don't care. But hey, I'm gonna take out the ping pong table and do this. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Here's your guys. Make it work.
Here's the money. Go do
and he stays out the way.
Yep. He enjoys. That's I like that.
And he fails fast.
He's on the field. He's having fun.
They tried McDaniels. You're gonna work. No, you don't work. Okay, get out of here. We're not gonna keep you for 3, 4, 5 more years. No, we tried you out, didn't work. Yeah, didn't like the way you led the team. You didn't like the way you handled adversity. You're out the door. Next guy.
Getting rid of Belichick too. You got to give him credit for that. That was hard. That could have been. But
Steelers did the same thing. Got rid of Mike Tomlin.
oh god, yeah. After 20 years. All right, so there we go. Super Bowl set. We'll talk again sooner than later. I promise you. Oh, one last cool story. I thought it was incredible. These awesome stories start coming out after coaches have success. It's basically. With the coach Patriots, Vrabel, he came out and he was like, one of the first things he did, they were all the players threw the towels in the showers, and they had people to clean that up. He said, no, fuck that. You guys are all picking up your own, kind of setting the culture thing, and you see how far that goes.
Yeah, he's a good coach, great coach,
good culture setter. Last thing that we'll wrap it up with this: Bad Bunny Super Bowl halftime show. How are you guys feeling on that? Yes or no?
Should be the most exciting thing of the night. Hope they keep it close, but it might be Bad Bunny, the one taking over the show. So I'm excited to see.
Yeah, same thing I said earlier. I don't understand a word he says, but it's lit.
And then Shador Sanders making it to the Pro Bowl. Pro Bowl's a joke. I don't. Pro Bowl.
They play flag football, so.
But this is ridiculous because now he's gonna have Pro Bowler under there. That's
can't
wild.
wait till Dion gets a hold of
Yeah,
this.
he needed the ego boost.
Yeah, but all right, we'll talk soon. I love you. Say
Bad
back.
Bunny, bad
John's gotta
peace.
get going, so we're gonna wrap this up quick. Appreciate you boys. Pull it up. See ya.